And so we've reached lesson 3. You've managed to go through the basics, so let's get more involved, shall we? In this lesson, we will be touching upon keyword enhancements. While static abilities are always active and activated abilities are indicated by resource costs, keywords are used to indicate a card attribute or restriction that is triggered by something else occurring on the battleground. First, let's go over the keywords that apply to the game in general. After that, I'll explain the keywords that apply only to actions performed on the battleground. Cards with the resource keyword have effects that can be activated from the resource area. The cost to activate a resource ability will be listed in the same fashion as normal activated abilities. Cards with resource abilities must be unexhausted to be activated. Cards with override may be played at any time, including your opponent's turn. Keep in mind that when a tactic with override is played outside of that player's strategy phase, it is discarded instead of being placed in the resource area. With the unique keyword, a player may only have one copy of an individual card on the battleground at any given time. Once a card with unique is discarded, the player is then allowed to play the duplicate, which was previously unplayable. Armada cards with Crush are capable of moving onto spots that are occupied by other Armada with less defense. In that case, the Armada originally occupying the space is destroyed. There is no damage calculation involved with crushing an Armada. Armada with Initiative counterattack first when an attack is declared on them and they are within range of the attacker. This is treated as a regular counterattack. Damage calculation occurs, and in the case the Armada with Initiative destroys its target, excess damage is applied to the opposing advent's morale. In the case both Armada involved in an attack have Initiative, the attack sequence processes normally. Phasing Armada may walk through spots that are occupied by other Armada. When this happens, each occupied space phased through counts as moving one space. Phasing's only restriction is that a space may not be phased through if the destination space is occupied. Armada with Stealth are granted a stealth counter upon deployment. While the Armada retains the stealth counter, it cannot be the target of an attack or card abilities that specify a target. Cards that target a space instead may still impact an Armada occupying said space. When an Armada with Stealth declares an attack or activates an ability, the stealth counter is removed. Push is one of the most unique aspects of the Advent Saga battle system. When an Armada with Push attacks a target, that target is moved the number of spaces listed on the Push keyword, respective to the direction it was attacked from. In the case a target is pushed into a space that is occupied, it will take 1 extra damage from the attack. In the case the target would be pushed off of the battleground, it is destroyed. As the keyword implies, reinforced Armada feature exceptional defensive attributes. In addition to not being able to be pushed or crushed when a reinforced Armada is destroyed by an attack, any excess damage is negated instead of being applied to the player's advent. This concludes the Advent Saga training module. With this information, you stand ready to take on the fiercest of military forces. Good luck on the battleground, rookie.